Hamer's style of speaking and connecting to audiences can be traced back to her upbringing and the Black Baptist Church to which her family belonged, which many see as the source of her ability to compel audiences with words. Woven into her speeches was a deep level of confidence, biblical knowledge, and even comedy in a way that many did not think possible for someone without a formal education or access to institutionalized power. Hamer witnessed her mother be brave enough to walk around with a concealed pistol to protect her children from white landowners who were known to beat sharecroppers' children. Moreover, Hamer's mother instilled a sense of pride in being black when Hamer did not see it as a benefit as a child. In addition, Hamer's father was a Baptist preacher who often entertained the family with jokes at the end of the day. Although Hamer only made it to the 6th grade because she had to help the family work the fields, she excelled greatly at reading, spelling, and poetry, and even won spelling bees. Her family encouraged her to recite her poetry to the family and their guests. Hamer became a plantation timekeeper, a position that made her the point person who had to communicate with both the white landowners and the black sharecroppers, which helped her practice communicating to different kinds of people. After she got involved in the civil rights movement in the early 1960s, Hamer's oratorical skills quickly became apparent. Leading activists were amazed at how she did not write her speeches but delivered them from memory. The Reverend Edwin King said of Hamer, "She was an extraordinarily good cook of down-home foods. She liked to make whatever she was feeding people at midnight after they would come home from jail or somewhere else, to fix the perfect spices or recipe for her guest. After she became the orator, she began picking and choosing the spicy parts she'd put in her speeches. She was always doing the best she had with whatever she had. The food, or words, or voice or song, choosing among it what was needed to persuade or to comfort or to please." When traveling to different speaking engagements, Hamer not only made speeches, but also sang, often with the Freedom Singers. Charles Neblett, one of its members, said of Hamer, "We'd let her sing all the songs we did that she knew. She put her whole self into her singing, adding a power to the group. When somebody puts their inner self into a song, it moves people." Her singing showed the kind of dedication that she had, the struggle and the pain, the frustration and the hope. Her life would be in that song. Hamer's Southern Black vernacular, indicative of the denial of blacks, particularly black Southerners, access to standard American English, captures the feelings and experiences of black Southerners despite of that lack of access. According to Davis Houck and Megan Parker Brooks in the speeches of Fannie Lou Hamer, the designation, black, acknowledges aspects of Hamer's racialized experience that influenced her speech. When describing Hamer's discourse, moreover, we find the term, vernacular, more precise than either dialect or language, because the etymology of vernacular, taken from the Latin vernaculus in verna, evokes a sense of being both native to a region and subservient to something else. In this respect, vernacular echoes the particularity indicated by the regional distinction, as it simultaneously represents the relationship of power and domination that Hamer challenged through her words. One of Hamer's most famous speeches was at Williams Institutional Church in Harlem on December 20, 1964, along with Malcolm X. In the speech, "Sick and Tired of Being Sick and Tired," Hamer chronicled the violence and injustices she experienced while trying to register to vote. While highlighting the various acts of brutality she experienced in the South, she was careful to also tie in the fact that blacks in the North and all over the country were suffering the same oppression. The audience was 1/3 white and gave Hamer a warm reception.